to Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. Stay the course. I see the plan. I am in 100% support of it. Stay the course. He may be playing the best football of his entire career, but stay the course. What you've put together, your plan, it took a little while to see, and that first draft wasn't any help. But the plan you've put together is something that I can clearly see now, and I fully 100% support. Sam may be playing the best ball of his career, but there's also a reason for it. The Pasternaut played the best ball of his career. Nick Mullins played the best ball of his career. Kirk Cousins played the best ball of his career. There seems to be one common thing here. That's KOC. KOC is a quarterback whisperer. Hi, Simba. And he is the common factor. Yes, Sam Darnold is playing the best ball of his entire career. And that's because he is under the tutelage of Kevin O'Connell. That's obvious. So I'm hearing a lot of people come out and say that the Vikings need to re-sign Sam Darnold, that they have to sign Sam Darnold. I don't see that at all. I think that how Sam Darnold is playing is actually telling you that you should have J.J. McCarthy playing next year. That Sam should be allowed to go and sign the contract that he has earned this year. And he is earning it this year. He is proving that he is an NFL quarterback of high caliber. Would he be a great Viking? Absolutely. He seems like a great guy. He's got a hell of an arm. But you do see some of the things that held him back. And those are being coached out of him. What you see when you see JJ is stuff being coached into him. I think, and I honestly think that as much as KOC genuinely does like Sam Darnold and liked Kirk Cousins, I think he wants a young piece of clay that he can mold into his own. I really think he does, and he sees J.J. McCarthy as that piece of clay. I can't forget he said in his press conference, Vikings fans should feel reassured that we have our franchise quarterback in the building. He didn't say that about Sam. He said that about J.J. I really think he wants that piece of clay. Their plan allowed Kirk Cousins to get paid. The competitive rebuild, which a lot of Vikings fans, including myself, were kind of okay about. Turned out that he was right. It has been a very competitive rebuild. As they have been rebuilding, they have been competitive. This team has grit. This team has something more than the 13-3 team from a couple years ago, which the NFL declared as frauds. I don't know if fraud is the proper word, but certainly didn't have the grit required to move forth in the playoffs. This team does. This team could win a playoff game or two with Sam Darnold at its helm. And Sam Darnold will be justly rewarded by another team, the Raiders, the Browns, Seattle. Any number of teams are going to reward him. I don't think it should be the Vikings. The Vikings need to stick with the plan. Stay the course, Kwesi. Stay the course. JJ is the future. The roster construction, the salary cap construction for this team is around the rookie quarterback contract. You can clearly see it. That's why the defense has been improved this year. That's why the depth is... This team is about as deep as any Vikings team has been in years. There is quality and there is depth at multiple positions of this team. multiple positions of this team. There's no reason that next year you shouldn't go in there with J.J. McCarthy as your starting quarterback, and you have Jones as your backup. Have him sign a team-friendly one-year deal, so that way he can refresh his career under the tutelage of the quarterback whisperer Kevin O'Connell. This is one of the first times in my lifetime I can remember the Vikings being a destination for quarterback. Quarterbacks want to come here. Quarterbacks want to have Kevin O'Connell teach them. We need to take advantage of that fact with good veteran backups who want to rehabilitate their careers, and him mold his piece of clay. Have him mold his piece of clay. His piece of clay that's won in high school, who's won in college, and is desperate to win in the NFL. Stay the course, Kwesi. Stay the course. I think it's a great plan. It's coming together nicely as long as we can draft. As long as we can draft. My hope is that we can find a way to get Gentry on this team. A battery of J.J. McCarthy and Gentry on this team? Oh, my. Oh, my. That is a 1-2 threat of the Aikman-Emmett, Ricky Waters, Steve Young, Roger Craig, Joe Montana. We're talking some of the great duos in history here, in my opinion. If you were to get Gentry in this draft, find a way. Get that rookie contract on an all-star running back. And then you can spend money on the offensive line, the defensive line, and corner. There's potential here that I'm so excited for the Vikings' future. For the first time, possibly in my entire lifetime, I'm excited for the next possibly 10 years. And this is all because a plan was put in place, and that plan has been followed through on. A bad draft does not cancel the plan, and it didn't, and you can see it now. The plan is obvious, and I hope that they follow through. Do not give Sam an over-bloated contract. We have our quarterback. We have the coach that will make him what we need him to be. Let's follow through. Let's stick to the plan. I know Kwesi probably will, but boy, it's hard to say not to when Sam Darnold's out there playing virtually MVP style football, and he's only on a 1-year deal. I can understand why people want him here. I kind of want him here, but stick with the plan. J.J. McCarthy, 2025, let's find Gentry. Let's make it happen. Skull. Oh, hey, JR, the content dog.